Good morning. It is Monday, and it is Monday what? 24? February 24, and I woke up early enough to at least do 30 minutes of workout because last week I barely did 2 days, I think. But first, I need to get some of my bread out to start thawing and put it in the oven before my daughter wakes up. We have no bread. Nicolás. It is actually, what's today's date? March 2nd, Sunday, March 2nd. This week, I planned to record so much. I had in my agenda so much, but it was a busy week. And one thing led to another, and we're here on Sunday.
You have to wait for this to dry.
Yeah, but Nico has to come in.
But he was going to fall.
No, he won't fall. But he has to come in. That's another thing we have to do. We have to clean the floor. I just took my son to Buffalo Wild Wings because he's meeting with some friends, and then he's going to the mall there, to the shopping mall, just to walk around and spend some time with them. Yesterday we went to a farm a little bit far from here, like an hour away. We always go every year to get some strawberry, but for some reason yesterday the strawberries were not good. They were okay. We usually buy a full box of strawberries. Yesterday we just got a little bit. They were like smushy and like sick. I don't know. Look what we really got. Whoa, onions. Huge onions. So we harvested them yesterday. They're currently drying for maybe 24 to 48 hours phase, and after that they're gonna go to the curing phase for about 2 to 4 weeks. It all depends if we eat them all or we don't. My plan with that is to use that as use at least one as seeds for my home garden. A little bit more about that in a few minutes, and the rest, if we don't use them, in about 3 weeks, because we live in Florida, the humidity, the heat is a lot. Oh, they might not last as long as in other places. Then I'm gonna do onion powder. I might freeze some, and that's about it. I think it's only 5 onions. Talking about my urban garden, the main project today is to organize my pantry, because I have decided, if you've seen some of my videos, you know that I buy everything online, I have my Walmart membership, that they bring my groceries to my door, and I'm that kind of mom. However, I've been kind of researching about what it is that we are actually eating, and I'm now a stay-at-home mom. I don't work full-time, been like that for almost 2 years now, and I have time. So I said, you know what? Let's start little by little. Let's not do like a whole deal, because I'm gonna quit. Little by little, I'm gonna start buying produce on produce places, not on Walmart, not on, I don't want to say not on Costco, but it all depends. It has to be a certain things. But mainly I'm gonna go to local places. We went to the farmers market that I mentioned before. I was not impressed. I don't know, I think it's too expensive for what it is. I prefer to go to the local produce places. I'm still waiting for the Sprouts to open and see if it's good. But so far, produce places is my main place to go. Local farms, like the one that we went yesterday. My husband is driving a little bit more than an hour north where we live to get meat, because that's another thing. From now on, we're gonna get our meat from local farmers. Now he's driving to a local farm an hour and some north to get meat, a cow. We're not buying a full cow, even though you can, but cow and chicken, and I think he's getting some pork as well. But we're gonna buy from local farms where we know, well, they assure us that it's grass, it's not altered by any outside things, no preservatives, of course, but no hormones, no all the things that they add. So once he comes, I'm gonna record what we got and for how much, so you can have an idea. There's so many things out there about meat. We've been researching so much. There are a lot of membership that they will ship to your house, real food, grass-fed meat. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive either for good meat. It's up to you, of course. We decided to try a local farm just because I feel more at ease about that. But again, I'm not saying no to the membership just yet. It's just this is our first time trying. We've decided to plant seeds, and let me show you the seeds that we have planted. We planted them yesterday. We're planning to have a couple of them for our home garden that we're planning to build outside. There are 2 types of tomatoes, lettuce, oregano, cilantro, and another type of cilantro. And this is the light. We have decided to try this way of growing our first seed. We don't even have a bed in our backyard just yet. And that's our next step, is to buy a bed for our garden to plant those seeds. What? Okay. Oh yeah, she wants strawberries. So our plan is to put our bed right here, the bed one. We're planning to buy one from Costco that, since we have no experience with harvesting any food, like zero experience, we are like learning, reading a lot online. We're buying a lot of books. It's a lot. And we live in Florida, which is a very hot, humid weather, and it's a little bit tricky to harvest, to grow your own food, but not impossible, as you know. There is a bed in Costco right now that I think is $150, but it will do the watering by itself, and it's not by itself, but it will put the right amount of water that your seeds need, which we are learning because not every seed is the same. Let me show you my pantry, because this is my project today. I haven't bought any of how to organize. I'm just gonna organize it. I'm not doing a pretty thing right now. I'm just organizing the pantry because, let me show you, it's a mess. Look, and don't judge me. We do eat a lot of crap. That's why we're doing this. So here our plan is to have all the cans and all the produce that we either buy or grow in our own garden. There are a lot of things that have to be in a cold, dry, dark place, this is not a cold place, but it's colder than a lot of other places in this house because there's no windows. I am planning to, in this area right here, I'm planning to put all my appliances right here. I'm planning to put all my baking things. And I might put like my seeds. You see here that I have seeds. I might put my seeds down here and everything else that I need for gardening. But it's mainly that, baking, gardening. We still need these 2 shelves, and I'm planning to maybe actually, I think I'm going to use this side right here. This is our RV stuff that we have to take to the RV on our next trip, which is going to be spring break. That we have bought or we watch or something that we know that we have to take. So I think I'm going to make these 2 shelves that, and the rest is just everything else that we buy. After all this is done, we're planning to start switching it for either what we're growing in a house or what we buy on the produce. Well, I never thought I was gonna build my own garden. It was never something in my mind. Maybe it's because I'm 43 and that's what happened. That's what everyone jokes, that when you're 43, you either bake, garden, watch birds, or something else. And so far, I'm 2 of everything because I bake. Look, this is the bread that I got out of the freezer this morning because we ran out of bread. And now I'm gardening. but I'm excited. So maybe it's the age, maybe what they say is true about, being 40. Not complaining since I have time. That's one thing. I have time. And this is it. This is what I'm gonna do today. And Alexa, pause. And I think it works for now. You let me know in the comments. Give me some ideas. This area completely is empty, even though it has some stuff. These are mason jars, which they're gonna be filled with things. As you can see now, all my appliances are there. Hopefully I won't get really mad at getting them out of there. In that corner here we have now all the baking stuff, and all this is plastic storage, all this including Ziploc bags. And then this is the pantry per se, and junk food, of course. This is their RV stuff here with the box. But oh, this is junk. Hey, I'm not getting rid of everything. I'm just getting better little by little. Meat is here, and it's a lot. And so far, the prices that I'm seeing, they're good. Look at this. This is T-bone. More no, this is ribeye. Top sirloin. This is more top sirloin. Ground beef. Beef stew. Ground beef, more ground beef. Yes. More stew. That's what? Steak. Soup on beef with soup on. There's flank steak, ground beef, skirt steak, pork chops. These are chicken, pork chops. So this is tight. I think this is our drumsticks, boneless breast, and these are chopsticks. So all that, $380. I think it is a pretty good deal. It is quite a drive, but wow, this looks really good. Like there's a lot of meat here. Well, again, it's the next day. It's Monday, March 3rd, and it's noon. So my husband had to go pick up Emma because I was at the dealership changing oil filter, rotating tires in my vehicle, and it took a little longer. So thank God he's still working from home. Still has a couple of weeks left. So that's one thing I can't do is when he comes back to full office. So I don't know if you can see it. I just went to my produce place and got my very excited that I got my first order of fruits and vegetables. Well, I went to my produce place. It's kind of like a farmer's market, but they bring things from all over. That's one thing I noticed today that I didn't notice before. They do bring stuff from Honduras, different countries. Nothing against those vegetables or fruit. However, I feel like in order to get a vegetable or a fruit from another country, they do have to modify that fruit, because I feel like it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have no knowledge about how to transport vegetables or fruits from another country, but Honduras is not close, and I know that it comes through boat, and usually it takes about a month, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. What do you think? But anyways, I am on my way home. I need to do a lot of reading for my garden, and there are a few things that I want to research and read very good before we continue investing in our home and garden. I think it's really good news for us, and if you're looking to build a home garden, it will be good news for you too. So stick around. I'm planning to get all that info, to soak in that information this week. If it works, if it's positive, I'm gonna be sharing all that knowledge with you in case you want to build your home garden and you don't want to spend a fortune on all the equipment that you have to buy. I'm gonna end this video here. However, my day is not over. I'll see you on my next video. God bless.